If you thought we left the wildlife back in Florida swamps, welcome to Bourbon Street, where the species are different, but the sights are just as wild. We're officially trading our snowbird wings in for some NOLA soul. After paying our respects at the World War II Museum, it was time to dive into the city's other kind of history, the liquid kind. Our first stop is the Sazerac House. Now, this isn't just a bar, it's basically a 3-story cathedral dedicated to the official cocktail in New Orleans. It's part museum, part distillery, and 100% the best way to spend an afternoon if you like your history served with a side of rye whiskey and bitters. The craftsmanship here is incredible. They've managed to make learning about spirits feel like a high-end art gallery tour. We're entering the full breakdown on how Sazerac went from a local medicinal tonic to a world-famous classic. Let's just say my research is going very well so far.
Wristband, you're going to put it right here in the corner. You're going to hear a beep. And I've got some Sazerac straight buys. Have we had one before?
We have had Sazerac, but not the cocktail.
Not the cocktail, all right. So I started with our Herb Saint. That is our anise liqueur that replaced absinthe. Then we do in the rye whiskey, Peychaud's bitters, and sugar. Mine is mixed already, and then finished off with the lemon peel. Give it a nice little smell before you sip, and she is spirit forward, so sip her, don't shoot her. It's the oldest cocktail in America and the official cocktail in New Orleans.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're so welcome. I hope y'all enjoy.
Now, before we leave, let's settle a debate. To be called bourbon, you've got to follow the rules. 51% corn, aged in a brand new charred oak barrel, and born right here in the USA. It's like a whiskey witness protection program. If it doesn't meet the specs, it's just sparkling hooch. Now onward to dinner. On the way to Acme Oyster, we ran across these guys. Now I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure these kids are just inhaling oxygen and exhaling pure chaos. It's like middle school band room exploded, but somehow the debris landed in a perfect C major scale. The line at Acme is roughly the length of a CVS receipt, but being a party too is basically a NOLA cheat code. We bypass 30 hungry tourists like we own the place. I haven't felt this elite since I found a curly fry in my regular order. We're getting the grand tour because apparently the small party seating is located in a secret annex. The hostess told us our table was ready. She didn't mention it was in a different zip code. We're passing the kitchen, the restrooms. I'm pretty sure we crossed the border into Mississippi by the time we actually got to sit down. I've burned off the calories for a dozen oysters I haven't even eaten yet. If I go missing, tell my wife I love her. Welcome to the reason my cardiologist just sent me a friend request. We went for everything strategy. Shrimp that died for a noble cause, soft-shell crab that looks like it's trying to crawl off the plate, and the holy trinity of NOLA, gumbo, jambalaya, red beans, and rice. Here we're on the absolute world's worst bus tour of NOLA you've ever been on. Ask me about that another day. Sorry, I digress. Now, if you're wondering why New Orleans buries people in these fancy stone condos instead of 6 feet under, it's not just for the aesthetics. It's because the water table is so high that if you bury a coffin, it might turn into a cork. So have you heard the term bag of bones? Well, these are family tombs, and when a new resident needs to move in, they just scoot up the older remains and put it into the back or down into a lower pit. It's the ultimate New Orleans tradition. Even in the afterlife, you gotta make room for a roommate. It gives a whole new meaning to downsizing, doesn't it? I think we may have found my sister-in-law's twin sister, but this one talks a whole lot less. What's that?
There's a whole bag of powdered sugar.
That's okay. I like sugar. My beignet. That's good. Next up, we're hitting French Quarter legend Central Grocery. Founded in 1906, this place is less of a store and more of a time machine that smells exclusively of garlic and olives. The main event here is the original Muffuletta. It was invented right here at this counter by Salvatore Lupo to feed the local Sicilian farmers. Instead of them juggling on separate plates meat, cheese, and olives while sitting on crates, Salvatore just shoved everything into a giant 9-inch round loaf of sesame bread and called it a day. It's loaded with ham, salami, mortadella, Swiss, and provolone, but the real secret sauce is the briny marinated olive salad. It's basically a vegetable party where everyone is invited, but only the saltiest survive. Pro tip: buy one and take it home. It's awesome a day later. And now, what everyone comes for: the French Quarter. And yes, my wife made me promise I would not say a thing about this particular shot. I think we may have here a sneak peek of the Natty Adams Summer Ventilation Collection. Who knows? Swiss cheese chic is the new bespoke. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the 8th wonder of the world. It's got enough olive salad to change my DNA. If I don't post a video next week, just assume I've happily surrendered to a food coma. See you in Memphis. Stay hungry, friends.